Jace and Des, that's right. A controversial military firing range is conducting what they call a live fire target calibration starting today until late October. Then it's more live fire testing for about 2 weeks in December. Now, island residents have been fighting against this range, speaking out for several years now. Through petitions, public hearings, and protests. And joining me now is Maria Hernandez-May from Ritidian. Maria, can you tell me what brought all these people out here today?
Buenas and half a day. Si Diyos maasi, thank you so much for joining us here at the gates. I am a Latexan descendant. I'm a fifth generation of Ritidian original landowners, and I stand on the shoulders of my tata, who, up until the day that he died, continued to fight for the return of his land and our family's land. And so I am here today with there are quite a few organizations, a lot of people that we actually haven't seen come through, some new faces coming out today to protest against the live fire testing that is happening here at this firing range complex up here, up north here at it's at the turn that leads to the Ritidian Overlook. So the Ritidian families, we have been involved in these efforts against the firing range complex from the moment that it was proposed in 2014. We came out to SEIS, Supplemental Environmental Impact Statement hearings back in 2014, where hundreds of people came out. They spoke against this range complex. A few years later, 2017, is when the firing range complex contract was awarded to Black Construction. We have consistently opposed this project. We, as Native people, as Chamorro people, do not consent to the destruction of our land. About 900 football fields of our land have been cleared for this military buildup. This is a 700-acre firing range complex composed of 5 different firing ranges, and we do not consent to 7 million bullets, 7 million lead bullets being shot above our main water source. And this aquifer, a lot of people don't know this, but it provides our community with about 90% of our drinking water. So on top of this being an indigenous land issue where our family has been fighting for the return of our land and contesting the illegal occupation of our land, the Texan, there are so many other environmental and cultural issues on top of what we are experiencing in terms of displacement for our family.
Right. And the community is out here for various reasons, as you just mentioned. Before we close off, I just want to ask you, what message do you have for the community?
For the community, I ask the community, and we all here today represent thousands in the community. There are 30,000 signatures against this project. There are 2 resolutions passed calling for a pause on construction of this firing range. The Navy's own environmental impact statement states that this option to have this range at Tailalu above Latexan, of all 5 location options, the Navy's own environmental study said that this option was the most harmful because of impacts during the construction and operations of the range complex. So we want to let the community know that we stand here and we will continue to show up to let the Department of Defense know that we will never consent to this project. We said no in 2014 and they didn't listen. I feel bad that they wasted so much money on this project, but this is not going to move forward, and we're going to continue to stand up and rise up.
All right, thank you so much, Maria. And for now, we'll have more on this story tomorrow on Primetime. For now, I'm Matsuki Hirayama reporting from Ritidian. Back to you in the studio.